Hello everyone, welcome again to the channel. Today I want to share with you my opinion about this recent news that I actually mentioned in a previous video in the channel. The story is about the Minister of Defense of Ukraine, which says that the Ukraine has a 1 million army, 1 million strong army, 1 million soldiers, and that they want to attack the southern part of the Ukraine territory and take it back from Russia. So that to me sounded very fantastic, but anyway, I wanted to run some numbers. So I created this mini convoy that will have 1 million soldiers in it, and it is going to be composed of two types of truck. This truck that is shown here. So this is the kind of truck that you normally see, carrying troops. And then we have a fuel truck, something like this. So this truck will have some fuel there in case it's needed. And so I'm using the same kind of truck that is going to be used to carry troops, and I'm going to use it also for supplies. So this convoy will have basically three types of vehicles. One of the vehicles will be for the troops, the other vehicle will be for the fuel, and another vehicle to carry supplies. So then how is this? This truck, they have a length of 9.1 meters. So to make it simple, I made it like all the two kinds of vehicles have exactly the same length. They have a capacity to carry 24 troops plus 3 in the cabin, so that makes it 27. So that's the amount of people that can go in this truck. This one in particular shouldn't have 27 because this one is going to carry supplies. Okay, so this is the fuel tank for these trucks. They have two tanks of 250 liters, and the fuel truck, this is how many liters can carry. And this is the range of kilometers. This is how many liters per every 100 kilometers. So that's how I calculated what is the range with 500 liters tank. This is how long it can travel. 1,282 kilometers. Okay, so let's go into more detail in the numbers. So first we need to know how many trucks we need to carry 1 million soldiers. So that's how we are going to do this calculation. So we're going to divide the 1 million soldiers, and we're going to take 1 million soldiers divided by the capacity, which is 27. So that gives us 37,000 trucks. And then how many fuel trucks we're going to need? So we're going to calculate this by the number of liters that they can carry, and we're going to divide that by the it is here. So it is how many liters of fuel we need for all these trucks, and we're going to divide it by the amount that each fuel truck can carry. So first, before that, I calculated how many liters we will need, because we have 37,000 trucks, and we're going to multiply that by the number of of trucks we need. So that's how we came out with 18 million liters. So that's how we are going to calculate that. And then this is the approximate fuel price in Ukraine for each liter. So that gives us roughly $31 million just to fill the tanks. Just to fill the tanks for the 37,000 troop trucks. And then we basically are going to double that, because the fuel trucks should have enough to fill them, all of them, to the top, 500 liters. So that's why we have this times 2. And then the supply trucks is how many trucks we have that are fuel trucks and supply trucks. So summing all these together, this is how many liters we have, nearly 1 million liters. This is how much it will cost in the fuel. So just for the fuel alone will be $65 million. That's only the fuel. Okay, so now let's get more into some of the other numbers. So then I calculated that each truck is roughly 9.1 meters in length, and so we made it to make the calculation simpler. And then I calculated the amount of trucks we have, multiply it by the length, and then I added an equal space, 9.1 meters between each of them, because they cannot really travel, back to back without any space between them. So this is the assumption, and this is how I came up with these numbers. The troop trucks alone will make a convoy of 674 kilometers long. Fuel trucks and supply trucks each will be 17 kilometers alone. Altogether will be 708 kilometers. That will be the convoy length. Now take this number into account, 700 kilometers, and let's say that the convoy is going to run from Kiev to Kherson. Here we have Kherson in this region here. So from Kiev to Kherson is 400 kilometers. You see that? From Kiev to Kherson, 400 kilometers. And this convoy will be 700 kilometers. So it will be roughly 2 times the length between Kiev and Kherson. So it is absolutely ridiculous. It's just impossible, there is not enough space in the highways to put all these. Of course, you need to take into account that is linear. They will probably go through the highways and etc. So it will go around some different places and everything, but anyway, it's very strange, very crazy numbers, crazy numbers. 700 kilometers long, this convoy. And this is only the fuel cost, but Ukraine doesn't have the trucks, so they need to buy the trucks. So roughly the cost of the trucks, because they have basically destroyed all their vehicles, so if they were to buy them, roughly the troop and supply carrying trucks, which are the same model, will cost each around $10,000, and the fuel truck roughly $35,000. So these are the costs for these things altogether. So the troop trucks, fuel trucks, and supply trucks, these are the costs. So the troop trucks will cost $370 million. The fuel trucks will be $32 million. The supply trucks, $9 million. Overall, the cost of the vehicles will be $412 million. And if we just do a quick vehicle fill up with all the fuel we will need is $477 million. Just to do a quick trip to Kherson to drop the troops, and of course there will be some spare fuel for extra things, but overall in general is an enormous amount of money. And just bear in mind that we are not considering other kinds of vehicles that are usually needed in a convoy like that. So it will be more vehicles, it will be tanks, it will be other supplementary vehicles, maybe ambulances, medical supplies, hospitals, kitchen vehicles, all kinds of vehicles. Is just amazingly expensive and amazingly huge. It's just impossible, So I just thought it was, funny, interesting. So I wanted to run the numbers and share them with you. Let me know what you think about it. And as always, I ask you to please like this video, share it in social media, and subscribe to the channel. I hope to see you again very soon. Thank you for watching.